Hey everybody, Felicia here for CombsTV.com. We're bringing you the first installment of a mini-series that we're going to be calling Blogging for Beginners. If you're thinking about getting into blogging, a good place to start would be looking into your web hosting and domain name. So Dylan, tell us, what are the different types of hosting and domains available, and where would be the best place for a beginner to start?
Well, I say shared hosting is the cheapest and is sufficient for 99% of bloggers, including all beginners. It's a good place to start. Of course, later on down the road, there's also VPS, virtual private server hosting, and dedicated server hosting, which is more business and enterprise or really huge site type hosting. There's hundreds of domain extensions as well. It's not just .com, .org, .us anymore. There's tons and tons of them, and it really doesn't make a ton of difference what you use. It's just personal preference and what's going to work best for you and your brand.
Where is the best value for the money when it comes to web hosting and domain names?
Well, the thing is, there's cheap hosting all over the place. Cheap web hosts are a dime a dozen, and most of them have similar pricing for shared hosting and domain registration. They all offer both, and like I said, their prices are all just about the same. But they all have the same issues too. They can lack reliability, they can have bad customer support, if any customer support, even if they claim that they have 24-hour email support. Most of them don't honor that. The best company I found for affordable shared hosting with reliability is DreamHost. I was with them for over 2 years and I didn't have any problems at all. They also have really good pricing for domain registration and occasionally give out free .coms with hosting purchases.
What sets DreamHost apart from the rest, really?
Mostly reliability and support, because they're slightly more expensive than all those cheap hosts that I was talking about, where you have issues with reliability and support. You pay a little bit more, barely anything, and you get the best customer support and the best reliability that is out there for a shared host, in my opinion. Those things are very important. When I dealt with their customer support, when I was a customer, it was always a good experience. I never had any issues with talking to their people. They're really quick to help you with anything. Because the last thing you ever want is for your site to go down and you can't reach customer support and you can't do anything about it. So it's nice to know that someone's always available to help you. And I should mention, I just got this a little while ago. There's a sale on DreamHost right now. If you want to try them out, they're a great place to start. Go to dreamhost.com and use the promo code CombsTV, all one word, when you check out, and you will get $50 off your first year of hosting services, and also one of those free .com domains I was talking about, so you don't have to pay any extra for that.
Good, good. So are there any companies then that you would advise against, or any other types of things that you would tell a beginner to watch out for?
As far as specific companies to watch out for, no, because there's just too many of them to name, and there's more and more of them every day. Primarily those who offer free hosting should be avoided 99% of the time. Occasionally they're legit, usually not. Free hosting anyway is extremely limited most of the time, and these companies that offer it are known for running ads on your site, which is something that you should be doing down the road for your own revenue stream, and when they do it, you'll never see a penny from any of the revenues. But they got to pay for the server somehow, so I understand why they do that. But it's one of the reasons I don't recommend it. Watch out for companies that are trying to sell you anything to do with SEO, search engine optimization. A lot of them do this, and if they do, don't buy it. It's nothing that you can't do on your own. They charge tons of money for this stuff, and you can learn how to do it by yourself in not that much time. Some of them also offer to create mobile versions of your site for smartphones for a monthly fee, of course. And that can be done with free plugins on just about any content management system, so avoid that as well.
So when I go to set up my website, what would be the most cost-efficient way to customize it?
Well, content management systems like WordPress have huge numbers of people supporting them and creating free and paid add-ons like widgets, plugins, for just about anything that you can think of. And as well, they also have tons and tons of complete design templates, so you can change the entire look of your site with a button press or two. So customization, not really an issue if you're using a content management system for your blog, which you should be. With something like WordPress, there's a million free options out there to customize any way that you want.
Lastly, do you have a few quick tips you might suggest for good success?
I do. I can name a few things. Consistency. Make sure you post often, post regularly, and don't stop for a year and then try to come back like I did, because it's just about like starting all over. Variety. Don't always do the same thing. Change it up a little bit. And don't give up when you don't reach 1,000,000 page views in your first week, or even 100 in your first week. Blogs are a constant work in progress, and your followers grow over time. The best thing you can do is post good content. Good content always rises to the top on its own, and the more of it there is, the more exposure you'll get. So just don't give up, and because you think nobody's reading, nobody's paying attention. They will. Also, network with other people who are doing similar things to you. Cross promotion is a great way to get your name out there, and it's free, and just about everybody who's starting out or trying to expand likes to do any kind of cross promotion, really, where you can help promote each other, and it supports the blogging community as well.
Okay, well, thanks for the useful information, and thanks everybody for watching. If you found the video useful, give us a like below. You can follow us both on Twitter and me on Facebook at facebook.com/FMW86.
And of course, I'm facebook.com/TheDylanCombs and Dylan from the internet. And you can find us streaming live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at dylan.combstv.com/live, and our blogs and everything else at combstv.com. See you in the next one.